I have devised a very ingenious way to give you a true side-by-side comparison of the Sony ECM-LV1 and my old microphone, which is the Purple Panda. I see a package. It's new gear day. You gonna carry that in for me, bud? All right. Say hi to the dogs.
We'll build that.
I am gonna build that. Yes, that's the new Lego DeLorean. I'll be building that later. You'll see that on my Instagram. Right now, it's gear day. Like I said, new gear day. Let's get a knife. I used to have a knife around here. Hold that thought. Like I said, new gear day. Let's see what the Amazon man dropped off for us today. Based on the thumbnail, I'm guessing you already know what it is. Ghostbusters Afterlife? That's not what we came here to see. This is a set. Do not separate. All right, we will not separate it. Check this out. All right, we got a little carrying case for our new microphone. Won't be needing that. And then the Sony ECM-LV1. Yes, I read it off the back of the box because in the 3 seconds it took me to read it and try to film it, I couldn't remember. So anyway, we're gonna start with what's in the box. What's in the box? Microphone, Clippy, and then like 17 pages of security information or something. Look at that. That's more than 17 pages. That's a really thick manual. We don't need that. We don't need the box. This is what we have. And in here, we've got the microphone. Get it in focus there. It's always in focus. What am I thinking? It's a GoPro, it's not a phone. And a foam dead cat. That foam dead cat's probably gonna come flying off and I'll have to replace it, but there, we got a microphone. Here's my existing microphone setup on my half helmet. And there it is, right next to it. Can you see what we're doing here? A tip of the helmet, ding, to Code Gray, because without him, I wouldn't have known about this microphone. But I am super excited to test this out. It sounded great in his video. I'll leave a link in the description below. Go check out his video. But I have devised a very ingenious way to give you a true side-by-side comparison of the Sony ECM-LV1 and my old microphone, which is the Purple Panda. So let's go get on the bike and ride. Damn, almost dropped the bike. And we're here at Lake Frank. I was gonna hike in the woods, but you don't need to hear a bunch of heavy breathing. If you wanna do that, go look at other channels. Yep, it's wintertime and it's woods. So anyway, we've got the Hero 9 recording, as you can see now, on the Rode receiver. The Rode transmitter is tucked in here and clipped to my sweatshirt so it doesn't fall out. But I had the cord run up to the Sony mic, which is real close to the Purple Panda, which is being recorded on the Hero 10. So we've got the 9 and the 10 each recording. I have the decibel gain set to the lowest setting on the Rode receiver, so hopefully the audio is as clear as can be. And we're using my Street Glide here. Take a look-see. Yep, that windshield and the Batwing wings, I've done videos on them before, but they should give us the closest approximation to a full face helmet, because obviously I have a half helmet. So we're gonna have fun. Got some thinkering done. Got a bunch of tests. Dewey from Dewey Rides, he wanted a highway stretch, and well, I'll do the speed limit on the highway, Dewey. Okay, we'll get you covered there. But let's get back on our road. We've got tests to do, and then afterwards we'll go home and I'll review all the footage and give you my thoughts on it. We'll wrap it up. So here we are, bike off. I trust my neutral sensor. Now this is at idle. We are again idling, and I'm only going to speak at my normal motovlog audio level, or speaking level, if you were. So let's get on the road, do some testing, huh? 10 miles an hour, just about. Let's get up to 10. There's 10. All right, we got 10 miles an hour, folks. And there's 25 miles an hour. Luckily, there's not a lot of wind noise today. You don't have to stop. Come on. Yeah.
You know, a lesser man would have not let them out, but you know, I'm pretty awesome, and I am the most humble person I know. All right, there is 30-ish miles per hour, 30-ish miles per hour. The quick brown fox jumped over the white picket fence. Yes, we're gonna do nursery rhymes and tongue twisters today. You know, I should have brought a Dr. Seuss book. Gosh darn it. I know this section of road is a little bit windy, but here we are at 40 miles an hour, 40 miles per hour. Woohoo! I wonder how it handles the woohoo, because usually I get a little clipping on the Purple Panda. And while I ride around doing the tests, we're also going to talk about what I liked about Code Gray's video and the audio sound of the Sony mic in his video, which is why I bought one myself. Now, I could make the right here and go down Muncaster Proving Ground, but I'm not going to. But one of the things I do like about what I've heard so far of the Sony microphone is that it gives a fuller, richer sound with a little bit more bass than the hot mic that is the Purple Panda. So because of that, I just had to try one out for myself, because, you know, everything that works for one person may not work for another. And we're doing 30 miles an hour. This is what the Purple Panda sounds like at 30. And this again is what the Sony mic sounds like at 30. And really, I'm always looking to up my game here on the YouTubes, trying to get a better mic that'll pick up my voice and less wind noise. And obviously, I don't think this microphone is going to do much for the wind noise compared to the Purple Panda, because they're just microphones. They pick up what they pick up. But if it sounds better and you can play with the volumes a little bit and get a better sound out of it, then it's a winner in my book. And it is a brisk day. It is 51 degrees according to the bike. I checked recently, and we're down to 30. I mean, this guy's turning off good. Hey, we can give it a little bump in the old accelerator, huh? Ooh, Porsche. How'd that sound? Pretty good? I do love this bike. But yeah, this is a neat setup with the Rode Wireless Go, because it does allow me to record both microphones simultaneously. Hey, here's a highway. Well, it's a metro station that they turned into a highway, and the audio ought to sound pretty good. I was actually kind of happy that when I went to get gas and doing the head checks and stuff, the mic didn't pull out, because at one point I had the mic basically unplug itself about a year and a half ago, and I lost the audio from like 45 minutes of riding. It really pissed me off. It happens. I mean, technical difficulties are like my forte, right? But this road is Maryland 200. It is the ICC, but it does turn into a toll road. But more importantly, we are going to hit 270 up here, and that is a highway. So then we will get good testing of the audio from the Sony mic and the Purple Panda. I am just so tickled pink to be able to test more gear for you and give you my thoughts on it in a minute. But it's so much fun to have new gear. My head in the wind should give a little bit more wind noise. Back here behind the windshield should be less wind noise. But boy, I got this bike leaned over good. Kept it in my lane the whole way, baby. Yeah. Oh boy, that felt good. Oh yeah. All right, we are on the highway proper. This is what the Purple Panda sounds like at 65. And now we're gonna listen to what the Sony mic sounds like at 65. Those speed limits are indicated, folks, indicated. Everybody knows that motorcycles are like 8% off on the speedometer. So if you're doing 100, it's really just 92. What a great day to be alive. Thank you for coming along on the ride with me. Hopefully you can hear me. And if you hear me, boop the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, do all that YouTube crap that pisses Mike Haley 7 off. We're going pretty good. This is a pretty good clip. How does it sound? Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. So those are the audio tests I wanted to do with the Purple Panda and the Sony ECM-LV1. Hey, I remembered it this time. And tell me, what are your thoughts on how the audio compares between the two microphones at all different speeds and different scenarios, different environments?
Well, I hope you enjoyed that test. Boy, this has been a labor of love. I'm at well over 5 hours of editing now, and as you can see, it's been a week. So yeah, a little bit here and there listening to it. I've played back through this, and I want to show you some things I found, but first let's take a look at this timeline. This is kind of nuts. So when you were listening and watching, the Purple Panda and the Sony were on two different tracks, and then I broke some of them out into separate tracks. And a little bit of clarification here. I use Alex Audio Butler, which you know if you've been following the channel. But when I set up an audio track as music, it only does the decibel level. It doesn't do any other processing to the contents of that track. So that's why there's two tracks for processed and two again for unprocessed audio. Kind of mind-bending, but hey, I got it to work and we got our test. And now let's get back to looking at the details. So here in the timeline, I've zoomed in a little bit, and if I click on the Sony audio track, you can see I didn't do anything to this track. There's no effects or anything. But what you can tell is here, this is where I'm talking, the big points, and then the little narrow points, that's where I'm not talking. And if you look at the Purple Panda, it's got much smaller non-talking bits and smaller big bits compared to the Sony. So that's why the Sony was clipping at higher speeds, because it was just taking in too much. And remind you, that's with the Rode Wireless Go set up for the least amount of decibel gain on it. And also, I did realize I have sort of a fatal flaw in my testing, in that the Purple Panda is wrapped in the microfiber and a furry dead cat, and the Sony one only has the foam dead cat. Ooh, hopefully you can pick out there. But see, there's the microphone. This one right here is the Sony, and it still has the foam dead cat on it. How cool is that? But also, this is how close they are to each other. And the wind is obviously coming in this way, so they're both getting hit about the same. But this one does have more protection on it. So I may have to do some further testing, but for now, I think that the Purple Panda is still the winner for my personal setup. It does seem to be a little bit more sensitive, and it did actually seem to be a little bit clearer at low speed. What did you think? Let me know in the comments below what you thought of my test and the results, and whether or not you're gonna switch microphones. Or if you don't have a microphone, I guess, which microphone would you buy? Oh God, I gotta stop doing this to myself. Anyway, I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to boop the like button. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. I'm gonna leave a list of motovlog gear setup videos here, and YouTube's gonna pick a random one for there. So go watch one of those next, and hopefully you're entertained or informed. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day. Continue having a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-da!